Good morning, Poke fans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Now, there is a method to my madness, I swear that there is, so I decided to do it again and kind of list out the Pokemon that I think are beneficial in some way. So the team drastically changed and is going to continue to change for the rest of the week because I get the premise of a Trick Room team, but I'm not using it correctly. And in the last 2 days, we've taken massive L's, like obviously, but we needed to learn and try to move things along in a good way. So I decided to look over at the team and go, okay, who and what is being offered to the team? What damage am I able to do? What am I offering here, so on and so forth, right? And I've landed on this. So we got Mimikyu, Incineroar, Indeedee, Hatterene, Ursaluna, and Iron Hands. Now, Iron Hands originally was supposed to be Hariyama, right? But his moveset to me doesn't really seem like a noteworthy cause, but he has Guts and he has Flame Orb, he has Fake Out. And if for whatever reason I can get, Belly Drum up and running, this dude is going to hit like a truck and no one's going to be able to stop him with Drain Punch in close combat. But the thing is if I can't make it survive more than one turn, I don't think it's really going to matter. And if people get slower than this guy here. So, I mean, it's currently slower than Iron Hands right now, but he is set to Brave. But we are looking at better options than, doing like I did up here where I had almost this entire page filled up with Pokemon. I'm like, okay, well, if I had to pick other options, what would they be? What do they bring to the table? Like Indeedee, right? I could bring in a Rangaroo, which then gets teamed up with Torkoal. It brings up another Trick Room, Advocacy, and he has Telepathy. So if I brought in like, Lava Plume instead of going with Eruption, I could do that. I could bring in Cresselia with the Ally Switch and Lunar Blessing. Do a little bit more leeway with that. I have options. I just need to figure out what the best one is for this particular team. And I've been kind of thinking about it all day at work. Bringing in Hatterene with the Dazzling Gleam Expanding Force combo within, the team that I always get smoked on, bringing it in and see what I can do to, to make it a little bit more me. So that's the whole jig. Or that's the situation that we're currently in. I'm going to constantly be changing this team up, but I figured I would show you the method of my madness before we get into today's video because the team is drastically different and I'm hoping for some really, really good dubs here. And then if I don't, well, we're going to change it again and hope for the best. But that's all that I've got. So let's get into our matches and hope for the best. Okay, so we got Pelipper, Urshifu, Landorus Eye, Archduraludon, Fluttermane, and King Gambit. I can almost see like a Tailwind Rain team going on here. It's probably going to really dictate on Archduraludon, like 100%. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out a way to get in there and not get knocked out at the same time. Let's bring in Incineroar and Hatterene and fill this up with Indeedee so that we could swap in to turn off priorities after that, and Iron Hands to kind of put a lot of pressure on not only Archduraludon but for Fluttermane and King Gambit. So we do have options against those three. It's gonna be really, really weird not using Sinistcha, but it's the best option that I currently have. Now with Hatterene having Magic Bounce, it's gonna make it so that Taunt can't ever be towards her, and then like if they for whatever reason had Urshifu and Torkoal, or not Torkoal, but yes, Pelipper. Go with the Intimidate over there, and what we'll do first is to Fake Out the Urshifu, and I'm gonna go ahead and get set up with the Trick Room. Magic Bounce is gonna prevent me from getting one shot. Or at least taunted. Nothing happens. So that's what I want to try to prevent. I'm going to stop Urshifu from moving for the turn. Weather Ball, which is totally fine. It's going to go right into Incineroar. I could have saved him if I had Terra'd, but I want to save the Terra, honestly. Activate the Trick Room. We'll go ahead and just bring out the Hatterene now. Not Hatterene, I'm sorry, Entity. Wow. I swear, guys, I know what I'm talking about. Activate Second Seed. Okay, so we will Helping Hand the Hatterene. Hatterene is going to do this, Expanding Force. And we're going to go straight into Urshifu. It should spread. Now, Pelipper is probably going to call us out and go Wide Guard. Watch, that's probably going to be the thing. But it can't use... Oh, well... I was going to say it can't use priority. But it can. So we'll activate this. Out comes Wide Guard. Out comes Wide Guard. No Wide Guard. Okay, Expanding Force. Urshifu goes down. Pelipper survives by the Sash. Now, see, this is how a Trick Room team should be. Weather Ball goes right over to Entity. Entity takes that like a champ. Archie. Let's do... And it's... Yeah, that's not very effective. Let's do the double dazzling. Oh, well, they guessed it. That sucks. So Snarl's gonna do quite a bit of damage here then. They should have done the Wide Guard turn 1. Should have protected maybe the Hatterene. I got greedy. Electro Shot. Okay. That's a +1 to their their special attack. Are you gonna go straight for the Hatterene? Okay. Crit? You got a crit hit? Oh, that's rough. Rough for me. Bring in Iron Hands now. How long do we have Trick Room for? 2 more turns? I think I'm fine. It's Helping Hand, the Iron Hands, and Drain Punch the Archduraludon. They can't use priority. Brings him down just a sliver of his health. That's okay though. Echo Meteor. Iron Hand's gonna survive. Weather Ball. Entity should survive that. Does, like a champ. Let's click Dazzling and Drain Punch again. No Wide Guard, so that's good. I get a little bit of HP. But Pelipper should go down here as Trick Room is still active. I was like, is it gonna hit? I wasn't sure. I was not sure. I want to get a healing move for Entity. Either Entity or Hatterene. That, like, one of those times when... Oh. Yay. Okay. Trick Room. Heavy Slam. It's the best option I've got. They haven't used their Terra yet. If they go with the Moonblast, I might survive. I might fall, depending on what this build is. Dazzling Gleam, so it's 2. Yep, there it is. Okay. Just not enough. Not enough. So the misplay was after Indeedee had come out. Obviously, going for the double dazzling. Like I said, like being able to heal would probably be a little bit better. So we'll look up ways that maybe Indeedee can have like a healing move. Because as much as like Follow Me is really, really helpful, I didn't click it. So that shows me that I either didn't have a chance to click it or I skipped it because of another reason. That's something that we need to consider. We'll move on. Okay, so we got Indeedee, Iron Crown, Walking Wake, Hisuian Arcanine, Tornadus, and Fluttermate. Okay, so another expanding person. You can clearly see that. Incineroar has to come out because he's the only one that can really negate the expanding force. And I think Hatterini has to come out. I think that's gotta be the play. We'll bring in Iron Hands and we'll bring in Ursaluna this time. I kind of fell like hard not having a Ursaluna. Like if it was different, maybe I would have been able to do just a little bit more, but because I didn't have Ursaluna, it made it really, really hard. I think that might be the wrong thing, but we'll see. Okay, Psychic Surge enters. Okay, yeah. So all I really have to do is just activate Trick Room, and I should be fine. It's a lot of stuff that just activated just now. Yeah, we'll knock off that guy. Wait, do I want to knock off that guy? That's a good question. I think I'm going to be like misdirected over to Indeedee. I mean, both items have been used, so it doesn't really matter at this point. We'll protect. We'll protect the Hatterini. Because Tachyon Cutter could go to that slot, and I don't really have anything that negates that. See, there it is. Since I can't use Fake Out, it's really, really hard to go into that slot. Light Screen gets activated on their side. So they left Iron Crown open. That was interesting. I'm going to knock off Iron Crown again. I'm going to swap. I don't really have anyone to swap to be honest. Let's give it a shot. It's the only thing I can. It's the only thing I can do. Their Indeedee kind of came out, was kind of ruditary to my strat. The thing is, though, is because I didn't click Trick Room, if I don't get knocked out, or if like for some reason they don't go for it, I went to the wrong one. Oh yeah, yeah, that's totally fine though. They got rid of one of my attackers, not the main one. Hit 2 times, knock off, down goes Iron Crown. So that's all I was really worried about. Oh, I don't even have... I I didn't bring in Indity? Wow. Well, I can't activate Trick Room. That's totally fine, though. I can deal with it. I can deal with it. I have to. Not like I could just, like, walk away from that. Knock off on their Indity, and I'm gonna fake out their doggo. So no rock slides. I should like double into that slot, honestly. Fake out to then knock off so that their damage is like drastically like lowered. But at the same time, I think Indity is gonna like follow me after I fake out. So they Terra to Fairy. Oh, that's right. I can't Psychic Terrain. Duh. I still follow me. I called it. I called it. Terra Blast goes right into Iron Hands. Let's go. Ooh. Brought me down to 2 HP, huh? It's a parting shot. Yeah, heavy slam. It's not gonna do a whole lot. There's the follow me again. Draw the attention. Terra Blast. Iron Hands. Yep. I thought I selected Indity. I'm not sure why I didn't. That stinks. Hey, let's bring Trick Room and then not use Trick Room. I love this strat. This is a terrible decision. Worst decision ever. Not only that, but I can't even Terra now. Let's parting shot there, and I'm gonna protect here. He's pretty much leaving Incineroar alone. I'm not sure why they would want to do that, but they are, so I'm just gonna let it happen. That screen's gone. Since light screen's gone, but it's probably gonna put it right back. I think that's what's gonna happen. Oh no! They're probably like, nah, he's got nothing. Terra Blast goes into... Yep. Shouldn't knock me out. Might. Nope. Ooh, single target hyper voice? This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt really bad. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So now it's 2-2? Oh great. Oh no. This ain't good. Protect. Oh no. Yep. And flop. Ooh! Live Incineroar, you can do it. That's Life Orb. That's a Life Orb walking wake. Let's go. Terra Blast goes right into my Ursaluna. Gonna knock off. Not very effective. That was a Choice Band. Choice Bando. Let's knock off there and hyper voice. Why not? Hyper steam. Yep, super effective. Like, yeah, that's gonna happen. Now the choice band's gone from Arcanine. Is that still gonna knock me out, or did I do enough? I did enough. But it's not completely enough. Because it doesn't matter. We only have one, they have two. That stinks. But we didn't do half bad. If I would have brought in Indity, another person that could set up Trick Room, this wouldn't be such a big problem. But it was, because I didn't bring it. And yeah, that sucks. That sucks real bad. I could have been completely different. Nope, I dropped the ball. Still, that's why these videos are here for. To learn, to build, to test, to improve, to perfect. Maybe not the last one, but everything else is true. Let's move on. Okay, we've got Oranguru, Torkoal, Walking Wake, Raging Bolt, Fluttermane, and Incineroar. Oh boy. This is gonna be a rough one. So obviously we do have 3 members that take full advantage of photosynthesis. But I see Oranguru and I do see Torkoal, so it's probably a slow Trick Room team. A slow Sun team. Slow Sun team. How do I deal with that? Bring in Incineroar, Hatterene, Indity, and Ursaluna. It's the best option that I can come up with. It would have been best to have like Iron Hands to deal with Fluttermane, but again, I can't cover everybody. Torkoal, Fluttermane. Okay, route. Okay. First off, we do have to set up with that, and then we're going to go ahead and set up for Trick Room. I don't recall what the number or the thing said for Fluttermane though. So that sucks. Most likely this is a Specs Fluttermane. There's a helping hand from the Torkoal, so this fake out does nothing. Here comes the Dazzling Gleam. Should not knock out Hatterene, but it might. Yep, there it goes. Oh. Round 2. Fight. Sun. Oh, this is why Torkoal's in like the lineup for me to grab and use. Let's see. Activate Trick Room. And I'm gonna Terra and Blood Moon. Not Blood Moon, but Hyper Voice. Let's try our combo. Let's see if that works. I don't have Helping Hand. I should have, but I didn't. This is a good chance I'm gonna get wiped off the map right here. There's the Helping Hand. There's the Dazzling Gleam. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that goes for that run. Okay, we've got Incineroar, Water Oakapon, Golden Go, Raging Bolt, Tornadus, and Urshifu. almost like I would say like my old team, but it's not. It's not that at all. Okay, what's the best option here? So I don't have an answer to Ogerpon realistically. I have an answer for 3 of the Mons. So Incineroar, Golden Go, and Raging Bolt. With Ursaluna, I have an answer to possibly both Tornadus and Urshifu. Ogerpon, I don't have an answer for. We're going to walk in with our core, which is Incineroar, Hatterene, Entity, and Ursaluna. This is probably going to change again, because obviously with this core, I'm having a hard time just trying to keep it leveled out as much as I possibly can. For some reason, it's just not working for me right now, which is not great, if you ask me. Not great at all. Golden Go and Raging Bolt. Hatterene and Incineroar. So the first person I have to take out is going to be, well, Golden Go cannot be tamed, unfortunately. What's the likelihood that I'm gonna get knocked out right away? Hopefully it's unlikely. We'll set it up. Terra Psychic to make it so that I don't get instantly knocked out by this Golden Go. We're gonna Terra. It's gonna go straight to Raging Bolt. Fairy. Okay, so he resists both knockout and whatever I could do, but he doesn't also get knocked out right away by the Expanding Force. The only reason why I'm like pushing this right now is because I don't have a way to set up Trick Room after this. So I'm really stunted. Make it rain. Hatterene will live. Snarl. Hatterene will live still. Knock off the metal coat. Activate Trick Room. Trick Room's activated. Let's go on the defense for a bit. Whisper the Golden Go. So we knocked off that slot, so whatever Pokemon's gonna come in, it's not gonna. Incineroar the Giddy. But we're essentially gonna protect here. That way we don't have to deal with anything that Raging Bolt has to offer us right now. Snarl, Mrs. Hatterene. Essentially setting up for the potential hit with Entity. Let's go ahead and knock off Raging Bolt, swap out for the Entity so that they don't get access to Fake Out. I'm also going to save Hatterene. Activate the Psychic Seed. Knock off, no Fake Out. We got rid of the Salt Vest. Flare bit blitz to helping hand. Flare blitz into that slot. Only half? Oh, get some with the burn. Let's go. Even better. Damage by the recoil. Knock off. Immunity survives. Thunderbolt. Thank you. This is what I wanted to happen. So now I can do this. And it should do a ton of damage to both. Trick Room is still up, and we'll probably be up for another two more turns. Should be 2. I'll check after this. Withdrew Raging Bolt. Bring out Golden Go. Helping Hand. Hyper Voice. Doesn't take down the Incineroar. Are you serious? Really? I know it's not Terra normal, but still. I was hoping for something. We did take down one of their Pokemon though. Out comes Ogerpon. No! That's not good. It's not good at all. Okay. Follow me. Ogerpon attacks first. Indeed goes down. Next goes Raging Bolt. Blood Moon. Incineroar's down. Oh no. Oh man, I just don't know how to play Trick Room. I have no idea how to play Trick Room. I thought I had every idea how to play Trick Room. I do not. Because this is bad. Double into that slot. I dare you. Snarl's gonna kill me, but double into that one. Horn Leech. That one works. Snarl. Yeah, there goes Battery. Oh. It's really, really hard out here, guys. It's really hard. Okay. It's because everyone knows the strat, so I have to think of another way to get through without putting myself through all of this pressure. So obviously the game's done. Like, we're not going to be able to get through it. We weren't able to get through that as much as I wanted to. It was really, 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 really hard. 3 versus 1, and they attack before Ursaluna does. I don't think I am good enough to do Trick Room at all. I think I have to think way outside the box with this one and see what I can come up with, because this is ridiculous. But we'll move on. Whimsicott, Chi-Yu, Fluttermane, Walking Wake, Raffrig, and Landorus Eye. So some Pokemon I have answers for, but other ones I don't. So let's go ahead and plan for this one. Let's do Iron Hands and Mimikyu. Incineroar. Yeah, I kind of want to bring in Hatterene, but it hasn't done too well so far. It's gonna be one of the ones I'm gonna be like crutching on. Let's bring in Ursulina. We'll leave the two core alone. The two core, Hatterene and Entity. Obviously, you have to kind of build a team around it. I built my team significantly around Mimikyu and being able to access Trick Room, and it's been really hard to do that. I could go in with Hariyama to do something a little bit different, but I don't think it's going to do at all what I would like it to do. All right. So they walked in with one core. If I do this, I don't have another chance. Let's fake out Chi-Yu. Because here comes the Terra. Gonna go straight into Fluttermane, I think. Nope, Chi-Yu. Okay. Oh, you guessed my fake out. No. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright. No. I think Mimikyu will survive. Just barely. Shadow Sneak and Heavy Slam. We're not going to Terra in any of these two. They're dead in the water. Pretty much. Withdrew Chi-Yu. Can't read that. Landorus. Heavy Slam. Right to the Fluttermane, knocks it out. So you saved Chi-Yu, but you didn't save Fluttermane? Maybe the second core will have something for Raffrig? Okay. You did have something. I'm going to protect. And I'm going to Drain Punch for Raffrig. Okay, protecting the Landorus and protecting the Mimikyu. So it's a good call. Drain Punch on the Giraffe. Get a little bit of HP back. It's a lot, actually. Oh, well, then I lost it all. Oh, and you cancel Trick Room. That's cool. Neat. He's the only... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Can't use that. There's power on the Mimikyu. Now I'm gonna punch. But it's probably gonna get knocked out. Hyper Voice. Down goes Iron Hands. Because I couldn't swap, because I knew that if I swapped out of Mimikyu, that Earth Power would have went to, like, Incineroar, which would have been bad. Absolutely would have been bad. Lower the attacks. Terra. Knock off it. Landorus. And I'm going to protect on the Ursaluna. I have to rely on normal speeds now. We're going to save Incineroar as much as we possibly can. And I'm going to lower down the offense that Landorus Eye can do. Up in hand. Saw that one coming. There's power. Not very effective. I wish I did a little bit more damage for stuff like that. Let's take out Landorus. Sludge Bomb's gonna go right. Oh, Earth Power. Not Sludge Bomb. Okay. Knock off. Still allows the Burgraff to live. Still. You are one tanky giraffe. Blood Moon. Gonna knock out Landorus. Puts it right in range in Chiyu, though. Right in range of Chiyu. I can't survive. Chiyu goes first. Let's try. Heat Wave. Double kick. No. Ah, come on. Trick Room is very difficult to manage. Super difficult to manage. Everyone's been running it. Everyone's running it. It's weird. Like, if I go heavily into Tailwind, I die to Trick Room. But if I do Trick Room, everyone seems to get an easy dub. I guess I shouldn't say it's easy. It's not an easy dub. It's definitely not easy. I do make people work for it. There's only been one time where I've been 4-0 swept, I think. Might have been this video. If I did, let me know down in the comments and leave a timestamp of when it was. I don't believe so. Might have been twice. Oh dear God. I suck at Trick Room. But still, that's the reason why these videos exist. So that we can learn together, grow together, and experiment on what is good and what is bad. And I've effectively figured out how to not play Trick Room. So now I need to figure out another way to play Trick Room without actually playing Trick Room. Or at least not spamming what everyone else spams, which is like Psywave and other things. I mean, I don't have access to Iron Crown. I have Scarlet, not Violet. Maybe when I get paid on Friday, I'll purchase Violet just so I can have access to those Pokemon, but I don't think it's really required, to be honest with you. I don't think it's required, and because I don't think it's required, I'm not gonna invest into it right now. But that doesn't mean that I won't. But it's something to tinker over. Let's move on. And that, ladies and gents and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. We are currently sitting at 23,031 with a battle record of 25 wins and 35 losses, equaling up a total of 60 battles. This has been really rough. Absolutely rough. And I have some ideas on how to improve. I feel like we've done quite a bit better with like kind of the original team, but then kind of not at the same time. My Trick Room team seems to be all over the place, so I do need to figure out where is the point of where I can actually make some spots of contention to where I can actually start making some brilliant plays within the sphere of possibilities, if that makes any sense. For now, as I'm going to tinker off into some corner trying to figure out how to make this team work, I'd like you to do me a quick favor. Please leave a like down on the video. The video itself will do really well, and it'll also help the channel grow, and that's effectively what I'd like it to do. While you're leaving a like, go ahead and leave a comment down below, as well as I do reply to any and all comments that you guys leave behind. I do have a Discord as well as social media you guys can follow. That's going to be in the description. If you're a brand new viewer of mine, hi, hello, my name is Matt, and I try to bring you guys competitive VGC content using a team that I built from scratch. And at the end card in just a little bit, you'll see a playlist of what I've learned since I started. And there's about 100 videos that you guys can watch, and I'm hoping you'll enjoy the shows. If you are a returning viewer of mine and just kind of like watching my content or struggle or how I just kind of fumble around in this big old pond, please consider subscribing. It also helps out the channel. And if you guys turn notifications on, bell thing over on the right, you'll be notified when I release content. I'll be releasing content for the rest of the week, so you guys should have nothing to worry about. And while I don't have a dedicated time, I like to shoot around noon, just so that you guys have something to watch maybe on your lunch breaks, maybe just listen to it like while you're at work, or if you just find yourself at home doing homework and just want to watch it then to take a little bit of a breather. All of that is completely fine. For now though, that's going to be the end of today's video, and I'm hoping you've enjoyed the show. Until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you then. Take care. Peace.